Not too long, got home from a long day. I'm gonna try to lay down in a little bit. So I just wanted to see if I can go live on here because I did say I was gonna try to go back live when I got home, and I wanted to test the StreamYard out just to see how it works. I don't know if I see if anyone come through, see if they can hear me, and that way I'll know if I am doing it right or not. Oh, okay, I see you, Flip. I'm trying to figure this out, Flip. So you got to bear with me, okay? I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm doing okay. I'm good. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, Flip? Flip, you might have to walk me through this now. This is baby steps. It's baby steps for me. Yeah. I went live earlier, Flip, on just a regular live on the YouTube live on my way coming home. So I did say earlier once I get home, I was going to try to go live on StreamYard because I wanted, like I said earlier, I want to try to figure it out because I want to be able to, I want to be able to engage in conversation, have nice conversations with people. That's my goal. And I also want to do some of my videos when I do do live cooking video. I want to be able to, maybe drop the link, and have conversations like that too. So that's what I plan to do. But Flip, can you hear me, Flip? Okay, you said okay, so you can't hear me. So you can't hear me. Flip, did you hear about that shooting today? That shooting in Chicago today? It was a shooting. Someone, kids shoot up the school, shot the principal, and killed three students in Chicago. You heard about that? That just popped up on my timeline just now. I was looking at it. Said assistant principal among three killed in a shooting outside of suburban Chicago. That's wild. That's wild. I don't understand why these kids flip. Now, when we were in school, because I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you're older than I am or if I'm older than you, but neither here nor there. When we were in school, I've never, ever, ever felt like I had to worry about um, someone shooting at the school. I've never that never even crossed my mind. Even in high school, as wild as crazy things that we may or may not have done in school, I don't think anyone ever thought about just coming and do something crazy like that. We just wanted to come to school to have, learn and have fun, enjoy our peers, sports, just do the normal kid stuff. And now, it's like it's just so much going on. Like I said, it's just a lot of mental mental imbalance going on with our youth today. It's a lot of mental imbalance. It's just they need counseling. They need counseling, and I don't even know if they still have I think my service went out, Flip. And now there's two of me. See, this is why I'm gonna be struggling right here because I don't. Okay, can you hear me, Flip? My service. I think my service went out. Can you hear me? Okay, all right. Yeah, the service here is terrible. It's terrible here. That's another reason why I don't really do a lot of live stream either because my service is not good when I'm here. But I'm glad you can hear me. But I was just talking about the kids now in school. They don't even dress like children anymore. And now you can't tell if they're young kids or if they're adult because they dress like adults. Like I don't know if you follow the little girl that they call her Little Miss Shirley. Yeah, I'm back. Her mom have her amongst all these adults, and you see these young men. You see these young men picking her up and holding her, and it looks innocent, but you don't know what's in the mind of these men. I mean, there's some perverted men out here, and you can't just trust your daughter. You can't trust your children being picked up with all these grown men talking about how cute she is just because she knows how to dance. I think that's scary to be putting your child in a predicament like that. Um, to me, I kind of feel like she's exploiting her. I'm sorry. I feel as though she's kind of exploiting her child because you using your child for fame. She's using her child for fame. That little girl, I don't think she's no more than what 3, 4. I'm not even sure, but she's a little girl. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. The little girl, Miss Shirley. They call her Miss Shirley, but she's a little girl, and she do the where them fans at. She's a little girl that does that, and the way she be rocking them little hips, I'm like, look at this little girl here rocking her hips, talking about where them fans at. And I was like, nah, that couldn't be mine. It couldn't be mine. Not at that age. No, that's just too much. You know what I'm talking about, Holly. How you feel about that? Do you feel as though she's exploiting her daughter? Y'all feel as though that's what it is? Or y'all feel as though, or how do y'all feel about it? How do y'all feel about it? I feel as though she's just too young to be around those older men. She needs to. I mean, you can have her do that stuff, but have her around kids her age, children her age. She has her daughter around these grown adult men, and it makes me cringe when I see them picking her up and you know passing her around, and her mom is just there laughing and joking around like it's fun. And I'm like, girl, don't you know these men might be looking at your daughter in a whole different way. They're looking at her as just a child, a woman, or someone that you can molest. And I don't know why a parent would want to put her child in that position at that age. You know, I was always been real overprotective and nervous about stuff like that. I had someone come to me when my daughter was a little girl. She was younger, little girl, and they wanted to put her inside a commercial. You know, they would talk about, oh, you know how cute she was and all that, and they wanted me to allow her to be in a commercial. And I don't know, as much as I, thought about it, I just I just didn't feel right about it. I didn't feel right about it. I wanted her to just be a little girl and enjoy the things of a young girl. You know, do the little cheerleading, do the normal things. I didn't want to put her into something like that so young. Because I feel as though kids need to try to enjoy their childhood before getting into a position like that. You look at all these childhood stars that got pushed into stardom at a young age. Look how they turn out. They all have issues. They all have issues right now. You think about. I don't know if y'all remember. What's the show? Different Strokes. I think it was Different Strokes. Every last one of those kids on there ended up with some kind of problem. All of them. You had the girl, and I think she ended up committing suicide or had a drug overdose or something. And then you had Todd Bridges. Um, he ended up strung out on drugs. You had Arnold, Gary Coleman. You know, his family, his parents took advantage of him, took all his money. You know, that's because they were pushed out there so young. They were pushed out there so young, and a lot of people, when they use their children, they don't have their children's best interests at heart. They really don't. They're looking out for themselves. That's why you got the R. Kelly situation. You got all these situations where young people are getting taken advantage of. That's because the parents are only looking out for themselves. Parents just wants a come up. Yeah. Oh, hey, Letitia. Good afternoon. What's up? What's up? I'm just practicing and just trying out this stream, y'all, Letitia. I'm not a pro at it yet. I'm not a pro at it, so I'm just trying it out right now for a little bit. But Letitia, you're doing a good job. You're awesome, girl. I'm like, that's good. The way that you have your edits and competing with these men out here, girl. You doing your thing, girl. I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I don't know. I said I wanted to learn how to like drop the link and do some stuff like that, but I don't. I really don't know what to do, y'all, or how it goes. So maybe I'll figure it out, and the next time I'll know how to do that and bring somebody up here with me. But I hate the service. My service here sometimes it just doesn't. It don't hold up too good. I don't know because I'm kind of like in a wooded area. You know, there's a lot of trees around me, so it could be that too. Say play around with the buttons. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey Lou, how you doing? Yeah. I appreciate y'all coming through. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. I was telling Flip earlier, y'all, before y'all came in. I don't know if y'all heard. Y'all heard about that shooting in Chicago? One of the students in Chicago went in and shot the principal among three students at a school in Chicago. And the principal was a black lady, from what I'm seeing on this video. And I was just talking about how back in the days when we went to school, that's one thing that we never really feared about. That's something that you wouldn't even cross your mind to have something like that happen. Yeah, that's sad, Miss Harley. It's sad. It's sad. You can't, it's so scary because, even if your children are grown, it still affects you because your children are gonna have children. You know what I'm saying? And you got friends that have children. So it's gonna affect everybody. It's not just a one person situation. It's gonna affect everybody. When you got family that has children, they have to go to school, and it's sad as a parent that you don't know when you send your kids off to school if they're gonna make it back. That's one thing that you shouldn't even have to worry about. But in the world that we live in now, we do. We have to worry about it because these people is crazy now. Nobody have any regards for life. Nobody has regard for life. Everybody is taking it. So you know, I don't know. I don't know. Is that nobody cares? Like I said, where's the humanity for people? People don't have that anymore. You just don't have it. People would just unalive you and walk away like nothing happened. It's crazy. Hey y'all. I apologize, y'all. My service is bad here, y'all. I'm sitting in my house right now, and the service is really bad. Yeah. But yeah, what I was saying, I'm gonna turn this camera back off. But what I was just talking about how you just don't know how to really trust sending your children out anymore. You really don't know how to trust sending them out. You just don't know. Says school. Yeah, Lou, you're right. You're right. We don't have the connections anymore. It's sad. It's sad when you're to the point where you got to have metal detectors in school. When that we've come to that point to where we have to actually have metal detectors in school. That that's serious. That's serious. No place is safe anymore. Y'all remember a few years ago when Dylan Roof came and attacked all those people at that church in Charleston? You see, not even safe in church anymore. And that was terrible. That was sad. And he just unalived all those people. And one thing about us Black folks, we are very welcoming. And those people open their doors to Dylan Roof that night just to welcome him as one of their own. They allowed that man in that church, and he sat and joined the service with them the whole time he was there, in the back of his mind, knowing that his objective was to shoot those people. Now, if that's not a devil or evilness, that's just ridiculous. Knowing in the back of your mind, these people welcoming you and being nice to you in the back of your mind the whole time, you know that you want to just you won't get rid of them. I don't understand how people can be so evil. People are evil these days. You can't trust nobody. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Evil spirits. Evil spirit. I'm trying to see. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to invite guests. Let me see. All right, y'all. I see if I don't know if I did it right. Can y'all see a link in there? I tried to drop it. I don't know if I did it right, but I'm experimenting, y'all. I'm experimenting. Can y'all still hear me? Hold on one second. Hold on. I had to put my glasses on. I can barely see anything. You can't hear me? Okay. You said you try to show kindness to everyone. I mean, you should. You should. It don't cost nothing to be kind. I understand people gonna try you, people gonna try your patience and everything, but it don't cost anything to be kind to people. Like the saying said, you treat people treat do unto others as they do to you, and you want it done to you. So if you want to be treated kind, then hey, then the thing you need to do is you need to give that same kindness in return. That's what you have to do. Oh, Letitia, you backstage? Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to. Okay, I see you, but how do I bring you up on here though? I see you backstage, but I'm trying to figure out how to actually help you join. Hold on a second. You said toggle over my Amazon. Okay, let me try it. Now let's see. Hold on, I don't see that option. All I see, I don't want to remove you from the stage. I see options that says remove, kick from the stage, kick from studio, ban. I don't want to do none of that stuff. So yeah, no, Letitia is backstage flip. I'm trying to bring her up. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out how to bring her up.
Hello? Foxy? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? It says I'm in. You can hear me, Lou? Okay. I don't hear Foxy. Oh, Foxy, you gotta bring yourself back on the stage, hon. There she go.
Oh, yeah, my service
Okay,
is bad.
so you can hear me though, right,
I
Foxy?
can, yeah, I can hear you, but I just can't. I only see my avatar up here.
Okay, you might have to. Are you on your phone or your computer?
I'm on my iPad actually.
Okay, it should be a layout option where you can choose a option to when you bring someone on the stage
Mm-hmm.
where it shows like silhouettes of people.
Um,
See
hold on,
where it says layout.
hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna play with it and see.
Hmm. And then, well, it should just let you add me to the stage, and then you can kind of play with the layout.
Hold on. I just had the layout just now. Let me see.
Hmm.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. I just, see. Okay, I see. It says layout.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, oh, okay. Oh, look at me, go girl. Let me
There
see.
you go. All right now.
I figured it out.
Yeah, you just gotta play around with it.
Okay.
Hmm. That's why you got it test stream. So that's good. Okay. Yeah,
All
and you
right.
can always change your layout if you want to, even during the show.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that wasn't too. It wasn't too hard.
Yeah, but once you figure out, because they did just upgrade this, so you're on a newer version, an updated version.
Uh huh.
So, I mean, what they would do make changes from time to time, and they'll tell you what updates they make. So
Got.
just play around with it, and then they'll change something again, and you'll have to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
But they'll show you, like they even give you tutorials.
Okay.
So I
Oh,
always do the tutorial just so I can see how the new update, how to work it,
yeah. Yeah. It's
because they
definitely
moved a
something
lot.
that you got to play with because if you
Mm-hmm.
don't know, actually, I was lost. I'm like, okay, I'm glad that you kind of walked me through it because I wasn't to figure that out.
Yeah, I didn't know if that could change it because sometimes if the layout's just on a single person, it might not let two people up. So I was like, just see
Okay.
if that worked out.
So if someone else, tries to come up, then it would be like a three layout and like a four layout. That's
Right.
how you. Okay, got you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
it'll switch. It'll add the person. But yeah, I just wanted to help you test that out, see if you knew how to pull someone up and stuff like that. That way you could play around with it. It's hard to do when you don't have anybody else coming up on the stage. So
Right.
yeah.
Right.
But cool. Look at you. All right now. Cooking with Foxy. Cooking with Foxy.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try to. These past few weeks has been so busy for me, Letitia. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
just don't know. And I want, like I said, I want to do some live cooking, videos or just some videos while I'm cooking live. But that actually going to require time, and I don't want to get something started and can't finish it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see a lot of people do it uploads.
Yeah,
The cooking, cuz I guess there's a lot of gap in,
it is a
like,
lot. That's why
when you're cooking.
right. That's why I prefer to just do my videos and just make the upload. But I would
Mhm.
just do just a like a live video just while I'm cooking and talking. That's what I'm talking
Oh
about.
yeah, that'll be good
Something like
too.
that, something like that. But
Mhm.
as far as
Yeah.
instructional type videos, I have to do that and upload.
Yeah. Yeah. And then another great idea I've seen is premiering your cooking videos,
Mm-hmm.
cuz a lot of times people want to chat, so they'll just be in the chat, while you're premiering your
Okay.
video.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a good
Mhm.
idea.
Cuz you can do that and get some watch hours that way.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
definitely try something like that too.
Yeah, it's worth, just trying it out and see how it works, if it's something you like. Um but yeah. Well, I'm gonna get back to the little one. I'm in here cooking myself, so I
Okay.
was like, let me hit the link and see if we can figure this out.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. I look forward to more shows.
All right.
All right. Bye bye.
So Lou, what you say, Lou? You said you're on your way home now. What your wife cooking for you tonight, Lou? Or are you cooking? Lou, do you cook? Or are you one of those women in the kitchen type men? Like the women supposed to do all the cooking. Mhm. Oh, you can cook? Okay. I hear you. I see you. That's good. I think it should work both ways. Like I said, on one of my previous lives, when you got two working people, then both people should be responsible um, to cook and help with the house because nowadays it takes two income to run a household. So whoever gets home first. All right. Thank you, Letitia. Appreciate it. Yeah, I actually not going to be on here a long time tonight. I just wanted to see if I can figure this out so I'll know what to do the next time I decide to try. Um, well, it is another question that I have. How do you share the screen on here? Like, how can you share? Like, if I want to show a video and talk about it, like, how how's that done? If you can explain that to me, I guess I can figure it out though. I'll play with it. I'll do um watch a tutorial and figure it out. You said you cook and you clean. That's good. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And Lou, you've been doing good with your videos too. You've been doing a good job. Yeah. But Lou, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. I thank you and I appreciate you for coming. Thank you again, Leticia, Tracepective, everyone that came through. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here so I can get ready to lay down for tonight. But I thank y'all and I will be talking to y'all later. Bye.